Hello, how is everyone today? So today I'm gonna try finishing Sachiro's good ending, and then I will start the prologue so we can start Jonoru's route and do all the endings. So yeah, without further ado, let's just switch and go. Oh yeah, by the way, after I ended stream, I went back to the game, went back to where the game had died, and saved it. Everyone is excited as he speaks. Immediately, they start bombarding him with questions. Wow, you're so cute. How old are you? Do you have a girlfriend? So you practice swordsmanship. Please, show us something. Sachiro answers them calmly. He occasionally glances over at me. There is one person really important to me. Please, take care of her as well. I was not expecting this though. Meet my beloved Viviana. He beams as he points the attention at me. My cheeks burn up as I smile back. Oh my Sachiro. I was actually not expecting that. Romantic ending 3. Achievement. Will you take the white or black rose? It is one. I should have gone home early. My shoes are getting soaked. Everything is so boring these days that I keep losing track of time. Staying at home does not help, so I often go out. Levare is one of my favorite places to visit because it has so much for me to discover. Even then, there is a limit to what I can do there. I wish something interesting would happen in this village every once in a while. Anything that could kill my boredom. I often pass by this mansion during the day, but this time it catches my attention. I wonder, when was the last time anyone visited this place? No other house in the village looks as lonely as this one does. From afar, it looks grand. If I had to guess, it was probably built over 2 centuries ago. The atmosphere changes as soon as I approach the house. The whole building is surrounded by a veil of thin mist. All the plants in the garden have been taken over by the weeds. Behind the trees, I notice an empty fountain with a fairy statue in the middle. Its expression makes the environment even more depressing. No matter how you look at it, this place has an incredibly mysterious aura. There is something new to discover with each gaze around the premise. Some of the windows are broken, and the door is locked with heavy chains. My feet start to get cold, drawing my attention to my wet socks. I'll have to come back another time if I want to explore. As I'm about to turn around, I see a shadow move up behind the windows. I try to focus on it, but it is already gone. It is as if nothing ever happened. What was that a person? Or was it just my imagination? I continue staring at the windows, but nothing else happens. Even though that was strange, I'm more curious than freaked out. Anyway, I don't want to stay in the rain any longer than necessary. My mind is clouded by thoughts of the mansion. Class starts soon. The first hour is history, my least favorite. It does not take long for me to doze off. I'll just take a short nap until class is over. I won't miss much anyway. When I finally open my eyes, school has already ended. I slept through all of my classes. I should be reprimanded for it, but my teacher, Miss Blanchett, does not usually mind. He gives me special treatment because he knows I live alone, and there is no one for him to rat me out. Perhaps I should not do that too often. My classmates look at me with resentful glares. I notice assignments laying on my desk, history and chemistry. Mr. Blanchett gave us more homework than usual. It can't get any more boring than doing the same assignments over and over again. It seems like the other students have already gone home. My friend didn't even bother to wake me up. I will get back to them at them for this. I feel too lazy to get up. Sorry. Once I'm ready, I start to head home. Even though I'm walking on the main road, no one is around. It is unusually quiet today, and after what Leora told me, I am feeling especially on edge. My footsteps echo in the silence of the empty street. When I hear another set of footsteps, I glance back, relaxing when I see it's only a boy from my school. Look up at the cloudless sky and yawn. Even though I haven't done anything today, I feel so exhausted. I want to jump back into bed. I take a few turns. It might be a coincidence, but the boy behind me seems to be following me. I have been walking very slowly this entire time, so it should have passed me by now. I should test him. There is an easy trick to find out if someone is following you or not. If I turn 3 times clockwise or counterclockwise at forks in the road, I will walk in a circle. If the other person does that too, it means they have no destination. I enter a small alley. I take a turn. I turn once more, and again. Now, if he is still following me, I'll know it's not just a coincidence. Right on cue, I hear the boy's footsteps behind me. This guy is still following me? That sure is interesting. I speed up, trying to get him out of my heels by taking more turns. All of a sudden, my arm is grabbed. I brutally stopped, and to turn around, it seems that my stalker has caught up with me. Oh, it's just a first year. Hello, we don't know each other, but we go to the same school and I just wanted to ask you something. What is it? Well, uh, will you go out with me? No. To break the ice, I say my answer is still no. Now, let me go. Please? The boy keeps holding on to me, even when I try to pull myself free. Frustrated, I violently tug my arm away. This guy's attitude is really creeping me out. All the more reason to refuse him. He doesn't seem to know when to give up. What a brat. Sorry, forget what I said. Give me another chance. Let's start out as friends and get to know each other better. The boy grabs my other arm and pulls me closer. He's getting more forceful as he tries to keep our conversation going. Without warning, I knee him in the stomach. He yelps and doubles over. Finally, let me go. Oh. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm sorry. Please give me another chance. Is he a masochist? He reaches towards me, but I step aside and grab his arm first. Skillfully, I seize his other arm and pull them both behind his back. When I speak again, my voice is stern. Try that again, and you won't live to regret it. Huh? I never expected a small girl like you to be so strong. I mean, yes, ma'am. Understand, then go. With a sigh, I release the boy and watch as he runs away. I hear him mumble something inaudible before he disappears on another street. The first years are always so troublesome. He called me a small girl, even though he was small himself. People like him will always stay persistent unless I'm clear with them. Maybe I should report him to the administration. Well, I probably drove him up enough to teach him a lesson. Once I get home, I go to my room. I put my bag on my desk and drop down onto my bed. As usual, the silence of my house is so heavy I can feel it making my shoulders sag. I live alone because my parents work overseas. They are usually busy, but they still call me whenever they can. It is not like I miss them, but it is boring to always be alone. I used to have many hobbies, but as soon as I grew up, they started to feel pointless. At some point, they all became repetitive. I do not want to spend my life in an endless cycle in the same routine, as if I'm not doing that right now. For the time being, I'll just stay as I am. This village has always been quiet. Aside from those same holidays every year, there is nothing much going on. I wish something exciting would happen. Actually, perhaps I can make my own excitement. I can try something new. Unless my fate has already been decided for me. If I could, I would rewrite this boring village. I think I forgot something. There was something I wanted to do. That mysterious mansion. I'm too sleepy right now. So tired. My eyelids feel heavy, and before I know it, I'm fast asleep. Next day.
Diviana!
What is it, Akuya?
Did you get in a fight with another student yesterday?
Huh? Why do you ask?
There's a rumor that you roughed up a freshman yesterday for no reason.
Seriously? That's brat. I should have reported him.
Of course, I'm on your side. I don't believe you would do such a thing.
A part of it is actually true, but to be fair, he was stalking me and being very forceful, so I simply defended myself. A dark-haired boy walks toward us. His name is Ryoji, like Ikuya. I met him in primary school. Diviana, there's a difference between self-defense and assault. I doubt Mr. Class President will ever understand. You really do remind me of a wild rose. If I grew a rose in this place, I'd die of boredom.
Oh, this reminds me of that time from 2 years ago, when he beat up those seniors?
It wasn't like I wanted to do it. Besides, I only got involved because they started hazing all the freshmen. It's not my fault I couldn't hold back. Try to be nicer to your fellow students. Fine, I'll do my best. You should care more about your reputation.
Aren't you afraid that you won't be able to make friends now that the rumor is going around?
I didn't intend to make friends with the freshmen anyway.
You always seem so bored. Meeting new people or falling in love will make your life more exciting.
No comment. Shortly afterwards, we begin to prepare for our trip to the forest. Our history teacher will be our guide. He supposedly wants to show the class a monument we learned about in class. He claims pictures in books are nothing compared to the real thing. The monument we'll be visiting is only a 15-minute walk from our school. Luki is clearly not looking forward to this trip. She has been holding my hand tightly the whole time. Everyone, don't stray from the path. You don't want to get lost here. Make sure not to disturb the wildlife either. Guess this field trip turned out to be even more educational than I expected. I've never seen this place before. Well, not recently. I got lost during a class picnic once when I was in primary school. This looks different from what I remember.
Gee, have you heard about the demon in the forest?
Yeah, everyone in my neighborhood is talking about it. Apparently, the rumor started after some tourists went missing on a trip there.
You think they're true?
I don't know. I've never seen a demon before. Don't they only exist in legends?
They say there's a truth behind every legend.
This village has many tales, but I doubt they're all true.
If it's true, I hope our little demon friend doesn't eat people.
Even if it does, it wouldn't eat you. It tastes too bad. Ikuya punched Lyoji. What? Oh, I was just kidding. Ikuya giggles at his reaction. Why is the school taking us to a forest where a man-eating demon freely roams around anyway? The teachers don't believe the rumors. They think it's just a media stand. And I know this because my dad told me. I guess we'll have to see what happens. There is one thing I would like to warn you about.
What is it?
It's not public information yet, but recently a few villagers went missing in the middle of the night. No trace of them has been found. It's as if they just vanished.
Oh my goodness!
For real?
I sure won't be walking around alone again.
If we're headed in the same direction, I can walk you home. You could also ask your brother to pick you up.
My brother? No, not him.
Why?
He's from the elite class. He stands out too much.
Well, if all eyes are on you, no one's going to make a move.
But being picked up like a kindergartner? Sorry, but...
Anyway, even though this news hasn't been officially released yet, you two should be more careful. I don't want my friends to get hurt. I'll be fine. Anyway, did we ask Mr. Blanchett about that demon rumor?
Don't mention that. You're ruining the mood.
Let me ask him. We eavesdrop on Lear's conversation. Excuse me, Mr. Blanchett. Do you know anything about the demon rumor? Oh, Lyoji, well... The teacher lets out a sigh and scratches the top of his head. You don't believe in them, do you? Not in the slightest. This forest is home to many different species of animals. Some silly people probably mistook one for a demon. Besides, there is no proof of their existence. The legends about this forest were just stories made up to scare little children. What about the missing tourists? Would you call their disappearance a coincidence? I don't think they disappeared. It is very easy to get lost in the forest without a map or guide. That's what probably happened to them. The rescue team will find them soon. Just stay with the group and you won't have anything to worry about. I see.
What did Mr. Blanchett say?
He believes it's all made up. I don't believe a thing about this demon. Still, the rumors have picked up my curiosity. There's at least a grain of truth to every story. Something must have caused the villagers to feel restless. Hey, what do you guys think about doing a little expedition of our own? That sounds interesting.
But those missing tourists, what if you get lost too?
Don't worry, I have a map, and we can always signal for help with the torch.
Really? You'll set the forest on fire with that. Why would you even have one of those? This is the Middle Ages.
Just kidding. I've got a phone with me.
Can we even get the signal out here? Mr. Blanchett will...
Don't worry, Kuya. I'm sure everything will go smoothly. If anything does happen, you can blame it on me.
Sure. But that doesn't guarantee our safety.
Oh, stop overthinking it. What are the chances of anything bad happening? It will be just like a walk in the park. The worst thing that could happen to us is getting lost.
Of course course that would be the worst.
Don't tell me you're planning for it to happen. Nah, it just occurred to me. I haven't been to the forest in a while. This place looked worse in my memories. Yeah, this place looks too nice for a demon to live in. Well, we are here. We can look for the missing tourists. Well, I'm up for it. Come with us, Ikuya. I think it'll be fun.
Fine.
Everyone gathers together and let's go. The students line up in small groups. The teacher makes sure everyone is present before moving on. Psst, when do we sneak out? Let's head to the back of the line. He won't be able to see us back there. As the group follows the path, we go the other way. A few minutes later, we end up at a fork in the path. Look, a crossroad.
Which path should we take?
According to the map, the right path goes further into the forest, while the left one leads to the waterfall. Let's go to the waterfall. I don't think there is anything of interest among more trees anyway. Excitedly, Oda skips ahead. After a few minutes of walk, we reach the waterfall. A large, shimmering lake, fringed by lily pads. A lily pads rests at the bottom of it. The cliff face of the waterfall also has a path of rocks lined along it, proving easy access to the other side of the water. The water is so clear, I can see the bottom.
Wow, it's huge. The water looks so sparkly. I wanted to jump right in.
You get excited over the simplest things, don't you? There might be dangerous animals or bacteria in the water. If you jump into it, you'll probably be eaten alive.
Boo, you always ruin my fun.
Leary chuckled at her reaction. I took a closer look at the lake. I can hear the sound of birds singing, but there does not seem to be any other animals around.
These rocks could serve as perfect seats. Diana, come over here.
I'm going to explore for a bit. I'll be back soon. We'll be waiting here. Don't go too far, okay? I know, don't worry. I skip over to the right side of the waterfall, trying to see what might be behind the stream of water. To my surprise, there seems to be a hidden cave. From the corner of my eye, I notice a shadow moving in the bushes. It moves so fast that my eyes cannot make out what it is. It does not help that I was not paying attention. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it just went into the cave. I look towards the entrance and notice another path of rocks leading inside. Curiosity gets the best of me, compelling me to take a look. I carefully make my way across the rocks. After I manage to get behind the waterfall, I peer around the cave. I cannot see anything in the darkness. The sound of falling water echoes around me. I wish I had my phone with me, so I could use it as a flashlight. What could be back there? I know I saw something head in a moment ago, but I can't see anything. Was it just my imagination? I try to shout, but the sound of crashing water overpowers my voice. As I walk deep into the cave, I try again. Oh, is anybody there? I call out a third time, but I can only hear the echo of my voice. I hear footsteps behind me. Surprised, I turn around. A shadow stands at the entrance. Who is there? I can tell from the person's build that he's a man, but due to the darkness, I cannot make out his facial features. Who are you? I shout again, this time louder. Who are you? Stop yelling, I'm not deaf. The man suddenly starts walking towards me. Surprised by his movements, I step back. I slip on the wet, uneven surface and fall flat onto the ground. Ouch! A hand reaches out to me. and I'm surprised by the man's kindness. Light suddenly filters through the waterfall, and I can finally see his face. Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. I take his hand and pull myself up. He gazes at me with his narrow violet eyes, but I am more drawn to the long crimson hair he has tied into a loose braid. The man's delicate facial features contrast with his muscular torso and wide shoulders. He is wearing odd traditional clothing, in particular. The collar around his neck raises a lot of questions. I have never encountered anyone like him in the village. You're disturbing my peace with your shouting. That was so blunt and rude. You didn't answer me. I'm guessing you're one of the tourists? Tourists? Can't you see I'm a student? How did you discover this cave? Are you lost? No, I want to. Follow the path outside and never come back. This is private property. Hi, Brime, how are you? Yep. I'm glad I don't have to pee because this water sound would make me pee. Wait, who are you? And what are you doing here? How did you know about the tourists? And don't ask so many questions at once. Don't just cut me off. Answer me. You're welcome. Never mind that. Go back to your group already. But the man roughly grabs me by the wrist and pulls me back to the cave entrance. Hey! Stay away from this place. The man effortlessly pushes me out of the cave. I turn around to complain, but he's already gone. He disappeared as mysteriously as he appeared. His name is Daikon. Let me save. His name is Daikon. He was the second guy that I just want to check something. He was the second guy that I did the route. So I started with Kurato, then went to Daikon, and then Sachiro. Now we finished Sachiro, and we are going for Junuro. And yeah, he's the demon, he's the forest demon. His grandma is a crazy forest demon from the legends because she kind of went crazy and killed his mother because his father got killed in a ritual with his mother present. Like his mother and father got caught up in a ritual, and on that ritual his father got killed, and her grandma couldn't handle the loss of his son to the point where she blamed the mother and killed her grandson mother. So yeah, this is Akon. He's a demon. The images are not by Orange, by the way, but yeah. This is us in our 20s, by the way. This is 2 years after the main story. Yeah, that was Akon. What a rude guy. It's not like he owns the cave or anything. This reminds me of how I treated that first-year-old kid. At least I gave him a chance to explain. This person was just... If no one is allowed to go in there, then what are about the crimson-haired man? He seemed to know about the tourists too. After letting out a heavy sigh, I hopped back across the rocks to Lyoji and Ikuya. Yep. Hey, Diviana, back already? Did you find anything interesting? Nope. I met a weird guy, but he doesn't seem worth mentioning, but to Ikuya and Lyoji.
Maybe demons don't live here after all.
Jeez, Ikuya, have you given up already? Of course a demon won't show itself so easily. We should keep looking around.
Nah, tired. Let's go back to the group before Mr. Blanchett notices we're gone.
Did Mr. Blanchett ever talk about this forest during history class? I can't remember. That's because you're always asleep during history class. That's not true. I do pay attention. Sometimes. My friends chuckle. It has been a long day. My feet hurt from all the walking. I'm still curious about the secrets of the forest has. That crimson-haired guy, in particular, bothers me. He wasn't dressed like a tour guide. Not that I've heard about any tours in the forest. Digging into it makes me more confused. Perhaps I should stop here. Like I said, it is none of my business. There is no use fretting over it. Even as one mystery fades, however, another one appears. The abandoned house from yesterday pops up in my mind. I did plan on going there again, and it does not seem to be raining right now. I glance at the time. It reads 8 p.m. It is already dark outside. My feet still hurt, but the house isn't that far. I grab my jacket once I decide to go. The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it has been abandoned. Everyone must already be home from work or school. A few minutes later, I reach the old house. It looks exactly the same as last time, even though it did not rain today. It is still surrounded by the eerie mist. The previous owner must have been very rich for the construction of this mansion, especially with all its fine details. It shouldn't be a problem if I look around. The house looks larger and older now that I'm close. I inspect the big chains locking the doors. They are not old and rusty like I expected. They seem like they were put on recently. Perhaps the resident as a new owner? Suddenly, I hear a sigh from behind me. I quickly turn around to locate the source of the sounds. There is someone sitting on the edge of the fountain. He blends so well with the dreary mist that I had not noticed him when I first entered. I slowly approach the man. Up close, I noticed he looks near my age. He is most likely from the same school as me, but I have never seen him before. His uniform design is not one I recognize, perhaps is part of the elite class, like Ikuya's brother. Each elite student wears a custom-designed uniform, making it difficult to be certain they even attend our school. To complement their unique forms, the elite class also has special rules, but I never bother looking into them. Its members hardly appear at school, so only a few of us have ever seen their faces. Needless to say, there are many rumors about that class. According to Ikuya, you need to have very high grades to qualify, but there might be more to it than that. Many students have their status. Hello? The guy flinches and looks at me, startled. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I do not mind. My apologies for not noticing you earlier. May I sit here? Be my guest. Could it be the shadow I saw yesterday? Do you come here often? It sounds like a cheesy pickup line, but I don't know what else to say. I do. This place has an interesting atmosphere. He looks away from me, the warm copper of his gaze thoughtful. Something about him feels off. I'm not sure, but is he sad? I can't really read his expression. What about you? Well, I can tell him that I saw something strange here the other night and came to investigate. I'd sound weird. I never noticed how interesting this place was before, so I thought I'd come take a closer look. At the tower? I like going for walks at night. Likewise. The man's expression clears up and he smiles. Would you like to go for a walk with me then? Sure. It's odd that someone would offer to go for a walk with the person they just met. It does seem friendly and polite though. He stands up, and we follow a path through the garden. And like the rest of the garden, this path is not covered with weeds. The ground is even and well trod. As we walk, he points out the statues hidden away by unusual shrubs and flowers I have not seen before. He does it so naturally. It is as if he owns this place. The moonlight and starry sky illuminate the view, which make it even more beautiful. I never expect to find beauty in an abandoned place like this. The man smiles mysteriously at my comment. You seem to know a lot about the mansion. I would be happy to answer any questions you have. Do you know who put the shins on the doors? Hmm. His eyes swivel away from mine again. The man hesitates to speak. I seem to have found my answer. I do not know about it. I guess he doesn't want to say. He looks flustered. Maybe I shouldn't push any further right now. It's getting late. I should go home. Have a good night. As I head back to the front yard, I realize that I have not asked for the man's name. I turn back and try to find him, but he's already gone. The weekend finally arrives. In the morning, I make myself breakfast and sit on the couch. While chewing on some toast, I open the newspaper. I do not have any real leads for the disappearance yet, but I have to catch up with the news. It is full of the usual advertisements, but now it actually has decent news articles. I browse through, hoping to find something interesting. My eyes stop at a page with numerous sketches. The reports of missing persons are increasing. In just a few days, it has reached a point where the police can no longer suppress the public outcry. I study their profiles and try to find a commonality, but there does not seem to be one. Age, gender, appearance, occupation, address. No, nothing adds up. This is going nowhere. I recognize some of these people, but I don't think they knew each other. Then again, if it was that easy, the cops have solved the cases already. I doubt people disappear without a trace. They must have gone into hiding or were kidnapped. That was a good stretch, oh my god. The thought of someone I know suddenly disappearing is scary. These crimes, or whatever they are, have to stop at some point. How long can this go on? I flip a page and find an article about an attempted homicide. A local report that said that she heard the distress. A local. Oh my god. A local reported that she heard a distressed scream late at night. According to her, the attacker ran off when she reached the scene. She also stated she managed to take a picture. When she noticed the victim was still alive, she called the emergency service and waited for the ambulance to arrive. Witness: I can't believe someone did such an inhuman thing. This is unforgivable. Further details on this case are below. Attached to the article is a blurry photo of the witness took of the suspects with her cell phone. Nothing about their appearance is distinguishable. It will be difficult to identify them. The description says the victim had been missing for a week before the incident took place. I put the newspaper aside and take a sip of my tea. News really spread quickly in this village, no matter how grisly it is. Rumors pop up just as quickly. I would not be surprised if people are already talking about who the attacker might be. While distasteful, those same rumors become trails that lead back to the criminals, allowing their crimes to be resolved just as quickly. I want to help track down these people, but I'm not sure I'd make a difference. For now, I should keep an eye out for anything suspicious. I absently eat the rest of my breakfast. I should take a walk to clear my mind. Going to the park sounds like a good idea. I look up at the bright blue sky. Gentle winds blow the puffy clouds about. As I walk down the road, an advertisement of a building catches my attention. Wanted. Exorcists. Exorcists? Do ghosts even exist? Announcement. Recently there have been sightseeings of ghosts within the village. Hi Matcha, how are you? Thank you for the redeems. By the way, Matcha, I was going to show you things related to Shane last time, right? When the when my game and everything kind of bugged. Okay, so Shane is not one of the I need to finish this game and install it and then install it again because Leo gave me the DLC for Christmas. So yeah. So Shane is not a remasterable character yet on this version. But yeah. I was going to show Shane. Not Zekun, but okay, I'm gonna show all the image then. Like all the image that I have. So this is from Zekun's route. Yeah, by the way, on the new DLC, the artist changed their art style. So now on the DLC they are more buffed. All of them. He's a demon. He is the forest demon. Oh yeah, by the way, this one unlocked an achievement. Let me just go to Steam to be able to say the name properly. Maybe it did not give me an achievement. But she commented, I remember she commenting something like, I'm gonna save you with the power of hugs and kisses. Let me see if I can see it on the guide. No, I can't. Yeah, I can't. But yeah. Here? Yeah. And here is 2 years after the events of the game. They are on terms. No. Bath? Yeah, bath, but like a natural one. Hot terms? No. Hot springs. They are on natural hot springs, that are actually related with the power of the moon, like supernatural offsprings, you know? Yeah. So this is Sachiro. Matcha, do you want to know how long I took on Sachiro? For that little bit that I just couldn't, like, where everything just crashed? I took 1 minute. I took 1 minute. So good thing I did not restart the stream last time. Yeah, I finished. I was only missing him saying, like, the kid being like, "Oh, so do you have a girlfriend? Do you have swordsman skills?" And he just keeps answering the questions and looking at us from time to time, and then he's like, "Yes, and I do have a special girl in my life, and I would like you to take care of her too. Say hi to my beloved Diviana," and we just flustered there. No, this is only guys, I'm sorry. I finished it. There is no Yuri, Brian. There is no Yuri, and that is for a very simple reason. I played the game called Lake, and on that game you have different endings. Because like that is more like depending on the choices that we make, and it's like a day-to-day life. And we have literally a girl hitting on us, or we could end up with a guy. I wasn't comfortable with the girl hitting on me because I don't go that way. I don't go that way. So I was like, girl, you're nice and all, but just as a friend. So I will be playing games. If the game has a girl character or a trans woman character, whatever. If it has boobs, I'll probably like if it's many people, many. But if there is boobs in there, I'm probably gonna be like, this is the first one I'm gonna get just because like this is the one I know I will be least interested. She can be cool and all, but or they can be cool and all, but like not my type. Are you judging girls by their boost size? Bust, chest? Even flat has a little bit of height. Except if you're a little kid, then it might not be any high. But we also don't do kids here, so. Yeah, even size A cup as high as boobs. Boob muscle is different. I'm starting to go like I was trying to avoid saying other body parts beside boobs. But you're not helping my case. Uh Bram, that has nothing to do with being 18 plus or not. In terms of streamer, that has nothing to do with it. It just means we are all adults here. So kids are like, we must protect their innocence. We must not take away their innocence. Let them grow and make their own mistakes. Don't be a mistake. Okay, so about Sachiro. He's actually not a kid, he's our age. So just like Waltz was cursed, so he looked like a kid even though he was 22. Sachiro is 18. However, again, this one is also cursed. So when he's not cursed, he looks like this. When he's cursed and with amnesia because of his curse, it looks like that. But he's 18. So. Plus, I was not interested in this form. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I prefer this one. Look at him. And then, boom. This is a spirit / temple guardian, by the way. And this one is him kind of getting corrupted. Oh yeah, this is True Love Kisses. Wake sleep roll. Okay, then Kurato. This is baby Kurato with 8 years. He's showing a picture that he has in his wallet. Yeah, Jason and Blaze haven't appeared in a while. I only saw them in Kurato route. See, Shane. Kurato is a supernatural investigator, and Shane is his partner. They work on the same division. And Kurato is also cursed into a bunny cat-like form. And this blood is Shane killing Roya. Here was when we carried on at Kurato. See, that is Kurato cursed, the bunny, that is young us, and that is young Kurato cursed into a bunny form. He has 2 tails. Oh yeah, he also knows magic, kind of like priest magic, not really, you know, like kind of that thing. It's more like childhood pet because we took him as our pet because we didn't know it was Kurato. No, no. You two are too unhinged today. Then it's us being bored in school. Shane just staring at us on the rain. Go get coffee. Go get breakfast. Yes, I'm playing the game, but I'm not being unhinged like you guys. This is Roy breaking into our house. This is Roy having to healing his wounds. Pain. Us just existing again. Kaishi threatening to kill us. Blaze using his power. Razumi being a bitch. Us on Ryoji and Ikuyu's graves. Who is hot? Roya, Kaishi, Blaze, Shane. This is Shane threatening to kill us if we get in his way. This is Kaishi dying. Again. Oh, Kaishi. That one also has a kid form. Because of his cursed. He's a Shinigami. During night time, he has his normal form. That is a big one you saw. During day, he looks like a 14-year-old kid. The bullying that Kurato suffered. We're trying to figure out Sachiro's memories. Just us with friends. This is like the most normal one that is here. Just a normal day with friends, just talking in school. As against a world of zombies with an umbrella. Being pissed off with Kaishi to the point. By the way, Kaishi here was in his day form, with his like the kid version. So he was like threatening us to kill us. So we threatened to make his life difficult too. And here is Akon with his demon form being found after fighting Shane. Yeah. Back to the game. We are looking for exorcists to deal with them. Seriously? I don't think anything remotely supernatural has ever happened here. And now people are supposedly seeing apparitions? You're welcome, you're welcome. Sightseeing, of course, sure. The park is practically empty despite it being in the middle of the afternoon. There is only one person, a boy, on the entire block. He seems to have noticed me too, but I do not pay further attention to him. I sit on a nearby bench and close my eyes, enjoying the silence. Weird things are happening in this village. It's interesting, but a bit concerning too. I hope Leoj and Ikuya will be safe. This is my day off. I didn't come here to find new things to worry about. The wind blows gently on my cheeks while I enjoy the warm sunlight on my skin. I clear my mind of all thoughts and focus on my breathing. They say this technique helps to relieve stress. A moment later, a figure blocks the sunlight. I open my eyes to notice a silver-haired boy standing in front of me. Excuse me, miss. Yes? Can you tell me where the haunted house is? Haunted house? I've never heard of one around here. I'm sure it's supposed to be nearby, but I can't find it. I recall the advertisement from earlier. Only exorcists or junkies would actively seek haunted houses. He looks too young to get a job, but alternatively seems more unlikely, given his innocent demeanor. Why are you searching for it? Are you an exorcist? The boy looks confused, blinking innocently. No. Do exorcists normally live around here? I don't know, but I just saw an advertisement looking for applications. The boy purses his lips. His expression flustered. Is something wrong? I must find the haunted house. Before I can say anything, the boy runs away. I wonder what that was about. I pull out a booklet from my pocket and start to read. It is a romance novel I borrowed from Ikuya. Even though this genre is not my cup of tea, she insisted that I would enjoy it. I expected it to be something cheesy from the start, but so far nothing romantic has happened. This story feels more like a slice of life piece. Perhaps that is why Ikuya recommended it. Suddenly the sky becomes cloudy. Is it going to rain again already? Time to go home then. As I'm leaving the park, I notice the boy from earlier lying on the ground, his face against the dirt. Did he collapse? Quickly, I go to him and kneel down. Hey, are you okay? What happened? I don't have much time. What do you mean? The boy passes out before he can reply. Hey, don't pass out here. What should I do? I panic as I look around, but nobody else is in the park. I have no way of placing an emergency call. Thankfully, he does not look that bad. I have no choice. I can't leave him here when it's about to rain. Clouds become darker with every passing minute. When I look up, I feel cold raindrops on my face. I manage to carry the boy to a dry spot under a tree before the rain starts pouring. I'm surprised by how easy it is. He weighs less than you would assume by looking at him. Why did he faint? Does he have some sort of illness? Maybe I should take him to the hospital. Well, it will have to wait after the rain stops. I don't want to risk him getting any sicker. The rain creates a curtain around the trees. Few drops sneaking between the leaves to land on us. What an unlucky day. I bow my head to look at the boy. Oh, he has such an adorable baby face. How old could he be? I bet he's way younger than me. His hair looks so soft. I want to touch it. Just when the boy slowly opens his eyes. Are you okay? The boy mumbles something before closing his eyes again. Hey! Worry, I gently shake his shoulder and to wake him up. He immediately opens his eyes and calls away from me. So sorry, I thought... Oh, it's you. Right. Rubbing the back of his neck, he looks away, embarrassed. It's an odd one, but it's kind of cute. It's okay to feel better. Yes, I'm fine. The boy fixes his scarf and pats down his hair. He beams reassuringly at me. The boy looks up at the grey sky, surprised by what he sees. It is raining. I could have sworn it was sunny earlier. The downpour started right when we passed out. All right. Thanks for taking care of me. It turns towards me and gives me a warm smile. Let's wait here until Let's wait here until it stops raining. Mm. Are you really okay? I got worried when I saw you on the ground. I thought something happened to you. Huh? Oh, it's not a big deal. I'm just a little tired. It's nothing to worry about. Passing out from exhaustion is very serious. You should get out and get you to a doctor. No. I feel a lot better now. He shakes his head and widely waves around his arms, as if to prove that it's okay. I raise a brow. I suspect he's afraid of doctors. Even so, I cannot force him to go anywhere. What is your name? Sachiro. Nice to meet you, Sachiro. You can call me Diviana. You mentioned the haunted house before. Can you tell me more about it? It's just a regular place, but people say it's haunted for some reason. Wouldn't you normally try to stay away from a place like that? It's just, I've lost something important there, which means you've been there before. Yeah, but I don't remember much. Can you tell me what you've lost? Um, just something important to me. Hmm. Sashiro? Yes? Before he passed out, he said something like, I don't have much time. What did you mean? I did? Yeah? The serious scratched his head. I just need to find my something quickly. Hehe. I see. He sits side by side and watch the rain. I glance over at the boy. I do not know what happened, but he looks less pale than before. He seems to be enjoying the sights up before us. For long, the weather clears up and the rain slowly stops. I hope you can take care of yourself. I'm going home. I will. Perhaps I can help you look for the haunted house later? That'd be really nice of you. I came here lots if you do ever want to meet up. Okay, maybe we'll see you later then. See you. I look at the pile of books on my desk. There is still plenty of homework to do, and whether I like it or not, I have to finish it. This is getting difficult. Perhaps I should pay attention in Mr. Blanchett's classes. The last few days have been hectic with all the strangers I've run into, but I'm glad I made a new friend. Hmm. Uh, how can I work like this? I try to focus on my textbook, but my mind keeps wandering. The man by the old house, the guy in the cave, and Sachiro from the park. Even though I only spoke with them for a short time, they have piqued my curiosity. Gah, I give up. I want to find out what is going on in the village. I wonder what Lioji is up to. Maybe I should call him. I deal his number, but the call goes to his voicemail. I guess that it is still busy with his after-school activities. I could call Ikuya and tell her what happened, but it will only get her worked up, so I brush the idea aside. I throw myself on the bed and close my eyes. This was a lot better. A moment later, I hear knocking on my window. Annoyed, I get up and check the source of the noise. I find myself being waved at. What? Let me in. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here? Hurry, get on first. Just let me in. What's wrong with this guy? He scaled my house. Seriously, How can a stranger expect me to let him into my room through the window? He must be the worst burglar ever. I'm not stupid enough to fall for such an obvious trap. I ignore him and lay back down on my bed. Oh my god. It is common sense not to let strangers in your house. The knocking stops after a moment. It seems like he has finally given up. Silently, I go back to my bed. Oh my god. Not sure. I can help, but I cannot help but worry about what happened to the guy clinging on the side of of my house. Maybe I should check on him and get a ladder or something. I lean outside of my living room window and look up. Strange, I can see the window of my room, but there is not one outside. I shrug and turn back, going to my room. I am shocked by the sight of a man laying on my bed. Oh my. How? You. Huh? How did you get in here? Are you a burglar? I'll call the police. I frantically search for my phone. Within a second, the man has me by the wrist and pins me against a wall. Wait, is a misunderstanding? Whoa! I desperately scream around, trying to break his hold on me. The stranger lowers his head and looks me in the eyes. Calm down, let me explain. Let me go, you creep! As if I'm going to listen to anything you say. I prepare to kick him, but he releases me and backs away. How did he get into my house? There was an open window in another room. I have to be more careful. Is a man of the cloth? What does that mean? Can I stay here? His suddenly request makes me speechless. Oh yeah, but everyone has uh so a lot of people here have crosses necklace. Like even our main character also has a cross necklace that is passed through their family. I'm associating the cross necklace, meaning to the family got a blessing from the demon, which protects him from other demon attacks. For example, I think in Ryoji's cases, it's what repels him from being corrupted. Because when Ryoji died, Razumi said for for the evil spirit to take over his body and so he would become possessed, which would turn him into a zombie, and the evil spirits were not able to possess his body, like if it was like a barrier that impeded that. And a lot of times, whenever there is like a supernatural event, Ryoji can never catch it. That's to the point where there is like an inside joke that Ryoji is like a supernatural repellent. In our case, we also have Shane also has that. So, but I don't know about Shane yet. However, in our case, we end up getting like a barrier magic to the point where if someone attacks us, if like a demon attacks us, we can just conjure a barrier, a shield to help us. And Kurato, when he got cursed, he like when his curse sees him get turned into the bunny cat-like form. That necklace came with it. So on Kurato's case is related with this curse. In our case and Ryoji's case is related with the demon's blessing. The demon's blessing that was given by Zeikun's grandma. She, like a lot of evil demons were trying to get into the village, so she asked some of the villagers to help her protect it, and by helping it protect it, she gave those people a blessing. However, from Kaishi's point of view, which is a Shinigami, The blessed ones are actually cursed because, for example, they couldn't say blessed while because they can protect themselves against possessed and demons, while Kaishi, the Shinigami, would say that we got cursed because we would get more so like creatures that like devouring others, so like zombies, vampires, like all those types of people, they would be getting more attracted to us compared to other ones. That's why Kaishi says it's a curse, because we have different sense that attracts more those types of creatures. A sudden request makes me speechless. What? That came out of nowhere. Are you joking? I'm serious. His expression changes instantly, earnest and almost somber. I have never met anyone who switches moods this quickly. No way, I don't even know you, and you attacked me. Maybe not, but I know you. And anyway, I wasn't trying to hurt you. He sighs and shakes his head. I don't remember meeting this guy. Wait, could it be? No, never mind. Get out of my room, you creepy stalker. Huh? I've been demoted to a stalker now? Either way, you're a pervert. A burglar, a stalker, and a pervert? That really stinks, you know. I grab the closest thing to me, a book, and whirl it at him. Get out of here! Go away! Wait, I wasn't finished. Get out now! He dodges my next projectile before slinking towards the window. Calm down, no need to get aggressive. First you broke into my house, and then you assaulted me. Now you ask me if you can stay here? Answer is obvious. There's nothing wrong with asking, right? What's up? The man lets out a heavy sigh. Fine, if you don't want me to say it then. He gives me a sad glance before jumping out of the window. Oh my lord! I didn't say you had to jump out! I rush to the window, only to find the weird smirking at me from the ground. Oh, you do care about me. You jerk! Don't you dare come here again! Who knows what the future holds? Well, see you later. My eyes follow the figure as he walks through the street and out of sight. I'm relieved that he did not steal anything, though my heart is still racing from the shock. It's the first time I've met such a oddball. These days are getting weirder and weirder. It didn't seem all that dangerous though. He left easily enough too. Wait a second, something is off. Why go through such lengths just to ask me if he could stay here? I know it's easy to climb to the landing, but this is just odd. I wonder what his intentions were. I shake my head and sigh. More questions bubble up as I think. Calm down, Divian. You shouldn't dwell on this. The weekend passes quickly, and I'm back at school on Monday. My mind is filled with flashbacks from the past few days. I met a suspicious forest dweller, a mysterious gentleman, and a thrilled younger boy. Not to mention the weirdo snuck into my house. I cannot help but find such odd, suspicious people interesting. Hi, Kuya.
I called out to you a few times, silly. Were you asleep?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You should try to stay awake during class.
But the lectures are boring, Mr. Blanchard is so repetitive.
Oh, really? You explained some useful things this time.
Like what?
Nope, you should have been listening. Anyway, do you have any plans for today?
Well, I'm thinking about scoping out the mansion.
Oh, tell me more.
You know the road to the library?
Of course, what about it?
There's a creepy old mansion in that neighborhood. I've never struck me before, but don't you think it's strange that it's been abandoned for so long? Nobody thought of revamping or demolishing it, even when it's empty?
That's a good point.
I've heard a few rumors about that place before, but I haven't looked into them much. It was only because of that shadow I saw that really has me intrigued.
That old mansion is part of many legends of this village. All I know is that it used to belong to the Kenrichi family. I don't even think anyone owns it right now.
I could have sworn I heard something else during history class.
Hehehe, suddenly interested in history, huh? What is going on, Brian? Are you also surprised like Leo?
I probably shouldn't involve Ikuya in this further. I know she hates haunted places, and given the atmosphere, shouldn't enjoy it very much. Thank you much, I'm sorry. I should not try to laugh.
Did you hear about the murder the teachers keep gossiping about? They say the suspect is likely someone who moved into the village not too long ago. They didn't say why though.
No. I only do that voice for like soft, cute characters like Ikuya. I'm not doing that voice as a redeem. Nuh-uh. Plus, I don't like the woo talk. I like the baby talk for like babies and cats and dogs. I don't like it like the rest. But thank you for the reading, Matcha. Hara hara. I hope it was worth it. Prime, Leo complains about the same thing. Leo gets, whenever I'm doing Ikuya's voice, Leo is always like, wait a minute, who is talking?
I think they're wrong though. Everyone always uses new residents as a scapegoat.
Oh my god, wait a minute.
I think they're wrong though. Everyone always uses new residents as a scapegoat.
Wait, okay, I was, that is exactly why it was not passing the text. I was typing it on OBS.
Don't you think that's too unfair?
I don't think so. It narrows down the list of possible suspects.
Hi, Ryoji.
It makes sense because no one knows the newcomers very well. They're naturally the most suspicious for now. We are a small community, so it's easy to tell when and why things change. You can't see what lies below the surface. Ryoji's message does narrow down possible suspects, but I don't agree with using new residents as scapegoats. I'm helping my dad with this case. He asked me to collect a list of people who moved into the village within the last 6 months. I don't know why the big camera, but okay. If anyone comes to mind, let me know. It really helps us out. I don't really agree with your method, but I'll let you know if I think of anyone. Thanks for your help.
Viviana, you can stay over at my place while they are investigating.
You live alone, right? You should seriously think about it. I'm fine. Thanks for the offer, though. And now, the opening of the game.
今日を呼ぶさこれは戦争だ怖がりのない君わからない登ったら落ちるの空が割れたその声からどうしようとしても真実のドアは君が開けた残酷な運命にただの秘密ならいやシンデレラもなんかじゃない心が奪われた
Yes, art to be nice. And I just remembered something. Lyoji's father is important because all like all the characters that are not important are just like a silhouette. However, Lyoji's father actually has a drawing, like you know how he actually looks like. So he's another person that is important. I want to know why. I stare at the ceiling while lying on the couch. I think about what Ikuya and Lyoji said earlier. Someone not from this village. Just in these past few days, I've met 4 faces I've never seen before. Any of them could have moved here around the same time those disappearances started. It's possible that one of them is involved. Against my better judgment, I cannot help but want to investigate them further on my own. The excitement is overwhelming. Okay, so now I save because I'm done with the prologue. What I'm gonna do is I save, I end now, and in 2 weeks we are back in the game and we are gonna start the Nura's route to get the two bad endings, the normal ending, and the romantic ending. So yeah, it's saved, and I'm gonna go in stream. Plus my voice can rest. And it's been 1 hour and a half of stream. That's good. That's fine. Okay. Mina and Z were already streaming before me. Oni started not so long ago. Oni started when I was already streaming. And she is also playing a visual novel. She's playing Amnesia. Okay, we are I also plan to play that game, so I'm not gonna stay there. Like I also want to play Amnesia. I think that was the Amnesia that On is playing is the Amnesia that Kronos gifted to me. So I don't want spoilers. And we are reading on it that is playing also on visual novel. So yeah. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone who joined today. I really appreciate it. I'll be back next week with more streams, so yeah. Thank you so much to everyone who joined today. I really appreciate it. See you next week. Bye bye. And we finished Sachiro 12. Woohoo!